This is the most important step, you guys, especially if you're our age. You have to moisturize underneath your eyes and your whole face. Like, if you want your makeup to look smooth and you don't want that creasing underneath your eyes as much, like, you have to moisturize underneath your eye. Next, I'm going in with my Rimmel primer, and you guys know I love this stuff. It's so thick and creamy, like there's no way that I can think that this stuff is not working. This stuff is working. It's so thick and creamy. I actually double up underneath my eyes because when you get our age, like, you're very self-conscious about that under eye area, and so I just double up under there, and you guys are gonna see. You're gonna see. Right, what I'm doing here is I'm going to put a, this is a highlighter stick. It's a highlighter slash contour stick, and I am just putting that, you can also use concealer. What I'm doing here, guys, I'm making it very bright and light, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm telling you, your eyeshadow is going to pop. You know, after doing this and doing this so many times, and I just realized, like, this is basically why they call this a base. It's a base because you're setting your eyeshadow up for some real drama, some real color. So you know, if you want colors to pop and you want to do something dramatic, put this on and your eyeshadow colors are going to pop. It's like you can also do black sometimes on other certain colors, but like this time around, we're gonna do white, and trust me, you're just gonna see these colors pop after you put your eyeshadow. You're gonna be like, wow. All right, guys, I'm doing my eyebrows. You know, sometimes I do my eyebrows first, sometimes I do the eyeshadow and then I do the eyebrows, but the more I watch other tutorials, it seems like everybody likes to take care of the brows first. So I'm just gonna do them first. I'm starting out with light. You'll see me later on, I'm gonna get a little bit darker. Oh, that tape on the side, that's for fallout, and I'm still testing that out. Alright, next I'm going to take this red. Did I just skip a part? Oh, yes, I did. I don't know, guys, I'm way too lazy to look for that video, so I guess I put a transition color, which was a straight up orange, and I probably got that from the Morphe palette. So just pick an orange and do that transition color, and see how I'm doing this second color, which is like a bit more intense red. Do that same thing with the orange color. It looks like you're not doing much the first time, and you shouldn't really be. It's just to get something very subtle the first time, okay? The first time you just want something very subtle. This second time, then you want to see more intensity. And then with the next color, more intensity, more intensity. But when you first start, that first base color, that first transition color, you want something very subtle, and you just want to keep blending it, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now this 35U palette, it doesn't exactly have what I want as far as like a brow highlighter matte color. What you're looking for though is like a straight up nude to light matte color for your brow bone. For a lot of the new modern looks for today, that's what you want. This is the next best thing I could find, so that's what I was taking, was that light peach. And that's what I'm going with, and now I'm mixing it with like a shimmery whitish yellowish color. Alright guys, so I'm going in with this grayish brown color. We're gonna start digging into the browns now, and I'm going to put that all over my lid, like right underneath the crease and all over the lid. I'm gonna start playing with colors now, you guys. I'm gonna start seeing what works. Is it gonna be dark burgundies? Is it gonna be charcoal black? Is it gonna be dark brown? I'm just gonna try to see what, how to get the best a smoky eye with these transition colors and what's gonna pop the most. Sometimes you just gotta play around. See, now I'm going in with that ×9 palette for MAC, and I'm gonna try the charcoal black. Usually doesn't work for me, guys. That one's, believe it or not, that shadow, it's not that blendable. They want to sort of stray away from makeup and start doing more natural, because you want to, you know, do makeup your own age or makeup for mature, whatever that means. But all right, let's put it this way. If you can do some bomb ass eyeshadow, and give it depth and intensity and transition colors like the way we're doing now, basically what you're doing is you're creating a focal point for your face. Okay, you know how like a Japanese garden, you put a waterfall, there's the focal point, people comment on that and they focus on that and they're like, wow, that's so gorgeous. Same thing with your face. If you put a focal point on your face, say it's eyeshadow or lipstick, you know, usually you either do a bold eyeshadow or a bold lipstick, either or. There's a reason for that. You're creating a focal point on your face, so people aren't like, hey, those are wonderful bags underneath your eyes. No, they're like, wow, great eyeshadow. Oh, I love your lip color, you know. So that's why I say makeup is our friend. I am using Mary Kay and the shade Beige 6 until I run out and I start looking to try a new foundation. I heard that Dermacol, I think it's called Dermacol. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. It's $15. It comes in a small gold tube. That is my next thing. I can't wait. It's full coverage and I'm all about it. Can't wait. Put this highlighter right under the bags. Okay, you see your bags, you see that line, you put that line right under there and then you just blend it out. I am starting out with the brush, but you'll see later that I'm going to start using the beauty blender. Use whatever you can to blend it out the best you can. But you see those lines under your eyes? Those are shadows, and I'm telling you guys, the more and more I've done videos and the more I am experimenting with light is everything, you guys, and it's all about light, the way light hits your face. If the light is coming from above or from the side, there's just all these ways that shadows can be put upon your face and make certain things in your face pop out more. You will see, like, the more light hits your face, the more things seem to disappear. You're messing with light. So anyways, you go into those shadows and you put the concealer right in those creases, you blend it out, and that's your best bet. Don't just highlight your whole bag, just highlight those lines. Next, we're going to put the concealer, and I'm going to pat that out, and I'm going to press in, you guys. I really don't focus right underneath my eye. Do you see that? And I try to actually avoid that area. I don't like mess around under there a lot. I'm about to show you a trick, guys, so that you are going to that is her trick. She does not pour powder Ben Nye all over her face. She just doesn't do it that way. And she's one of the big beauty gurus, guys. And this is her secret. And she'll tell you that she gets a wet beauty blender and she gets the Ben Nye and she puts it all over. But she presses it in and bakes it that way. And I did that today and I couldn't believe it. And I even did it right under my eyes. And I was like, whoa, I looked I don't know how many years I took off my face. It was amazing. Like, thank you to her. And I'm living my whole life right now. All right, real quick, I'd like to retract a statement. I don't know if she uses benite. I'm not sure what powder she uses, if it's Laura Mercier or whatever powder she uses. So this is her technique. This is how she does it, you guys. She wets the beauty blender, she puts the powder, and she just presses it in, and she bakes it that way. Like, she doesn't leave tons of powder and then brush it off later, because she said that when she does that, she sees patches left all over her face. And you know what? I agree with her. Yes, that happened to me too. It does leave patches, and then when you try to do contour, it's just all patchy and stuff, and like, I'm totally with that. So I'm doing exactly what I saw her do, like, as best I can. And today when I saw the outcome, I was like, wow. And you know what's great, guys? Like, I did this right underneath my eyes. Like, right after you do your concealer, you make sure that there's no creases. Like, the minute you do it, and you wet that beauty blender, and then you push that powder in immediately right after you do your concealer. And look at underneath my eyes, guys. Do you remember in the beginning of the video? And now look at it now. Like, look at it. Like, alright, now I'm going to go back with this deep dark shimmery burgundy, just to sort of blend it all together, since I had put that on the top lid. After I put the charcoal black, I had went with that dark burgundy, and I'm going to use sort of the same color. So every time I use something on the top, I do try to incorporate that on the bottom. And I think it's looking pretty good. We got the lashes on, and now we're just gonna mascara them up. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna go with this lip liner, and it is in the color Coffee by Mimi USA. Okay, now I'm gonna go with my highlighter. You guys, did I already put the lipstick? Oh my goodness. I think I already put the AOA liquid lip. Alright, so here is my face, guys. You are looking at me and just straight up on an iPad in just direct sunlight. I have zero lighting. I have no ring light. I have nothing. Do you see that, you guys? I am in the daylight out on my balcony now. Just to let you know, guys, I am 41 years old.